Well, I'm just going to be entering the grounds of Plan Farm on my way to Tor Mor. I'll be spending the night, watch the sunset and then watch the sunrise in the morning hopefully. Well, the shower seems to have passed through now, so hopefully it'll stay dry for the rest of my sojourn up to Tor Mor for the sunset and sunrise. Just making my way up the track to Plan Farm. I wouldn't normally have come through the farm, but it's been vacant since March 2020. So there's nobody living in the farmhouse now, so I don't have any qualms about walking up through the farm now. This landscape at the south of Bute is absolutely beautiful. A basalt trap landscape. Just passing the vacant farmhouse now. Now that's handy, this gate's open. Push. Open sesame. It's really picturesque with all the clover growing in the middle of the track. It almost looks like there's been snow and the vehicle has cleared the track either side of the clover. Right, this is the way we're heading now. I think we need to make out the way marker posts for the West Island Way route. I'll be following that to the ridge just above Loch Nalay. Well, having come through Plan Farm, I've actually short-circuited the official route of the West Island Way, which comes along a ridge just above the farm and joins this point here along this track and heading out this way, southwards. It's getting quite overgrown now. The vegetation is really getting quite long, and because the farm is now vacant, there's no livestock around on the hills now, so the vegetation isn't being cropped like it would normally have been in past years. Right, let's follow the waymarker post up onto this low ridge, and a little way along we'll get a lovely view of Loch Nalay tucked away in this little Shangri-La corner of Bute. Just on the crest of the low ridge now, the sun behind me, heading south. There she is, in her secret little hollow, tucked away amongst these basalt ridges. Just alongside us is the crags of St Blaine's Hill. The water lilies are out on the lochen. Yellow lilies growing. Right, so I'll be now heading for this dip between these two craggy knolls and you can make out the waymarker post of the West Island Way. And from the dip we go left up here, up this lovely little ridge overlooking the Lochen. It's absolutely beautiful ridge. Just come off the low ridge now. It's rather overgrown with bracken, so it's easier to come down here into this little valley and walk on the shorter grass. It means that Lochen Delay is just out of view now. Well, you can see the little climb to the dip with the waymarker post in the heart of the dip. And we're just going across a little bridge across a marsh and through a gate up to the dip, and then turn left heading east along the ridge. Take livestock, but not at the moment, there aren't any. I've just gone through the gate, and now I have this lovely view of the this graceful little ridge that runs up above the Lochen. This top, there's another little top beyond that, and then we go left along the ridge to Tor Mor. Up there. Okay, now we've reached a point where you can get a view of the south coast of Bute, looking across the channel to Little Cumbria, which shares the same geology as this part of Bute. Basalt, sills. There's like a little dip where we can sit and look down on Loch Nolay. It's usually quite a breezy spot this, but it's a beautiful viewpoint for the Lochen. It marks the start of the climb up this lovely ridge. Catching the reflection of the setting sun. St Blaine's Hill. Cool breeze now. It could be quite chilly overnight, waiting for the sunrise. Hopefully I've got enough kick with it to keep warm. beautiful little saxifrage growing here. It's all over the place at the moment. It's absolutely lovely. Delicate white petals with a pink heart, lovely pink heart. Getting near the top now. Right, to reach the top at the end of the ridge, there's just a little descent now into this little col, and then the final ascent to Tor Mor is up this grassy slope here. I don't think I'll get there before sunset though. Oh, it's a bit of a flog up here. The grass is up to my thighs. Incredible, just because there's no livestock cropping it shorter. I'm now standing on the summit of Tor Mor. I just made it just in time for the sunset. The sun's probably gone down a little bit earlier than it should have done because there's a bank of cloud up there in the northwest. But it's great to be here. There's a bit of a cool breeze. Hoping that my kit's going to be enough to keep me warm during the night until sunset. Just down here there's a little huddle of boulders which I can just snuggle into, and hopefully that'll keep me out of the wind and give me something to prop myself up as well. Well, here's my little bivouac, huddled down here amongst these rocks. It's a nice little hollow. It's not particularly sheltered from the westerly, but I think it'll keep the worst of the wind off me. Yeah, the sun's gone. There's a bit of a bank of cloud over there in the northwest, so unfortunately we haven't had the best of sunsets. Hopefully the sunrise will make up for it. Well, I'm now fairly comfortably ensconced in this little kind of half a cave. It's not really got, it's not a full cave, it's no roof on it, but it's a sheltered little hollow on the north side of Tor Mor. It's catching a little bit of the breeze, but I think that it's reasonably well sheltered from the southwesterly, which I think is the wind direction this evening, and that's what's been forecast overnight. So I think I should be fairly comfortable here, and it's I could just put my head up over these rocks here and get the sunrise as well, so perfect. Ah, it's cooling down a bit now, so I've just put some more layers on, and time for a cup of tea, drop of whiskey in it, Solange. Aye. Chocolate biscuit and I'll keep it going. I had a good dinner before I set off, so I shouldn't need much overnight. I'll just get a good breakfast in the morning when I get back to the house. Probably about, I don't know, 5:30, 6. Aye, it's just slowly, the day just slowly slipping away now. Sky's greying over a bit. There's a bit of cloud about. Doesn't look like there'll be any rain. It's just fair weather, patchy fair weather cloud. And let's hope for a cracking good sunset. It's around about 4 o'clock. I'm just sitting in this little comfy hollow. It's like sitting in a great big comfy armchair. I'm just looking out over the little grassy bank at the sky. Oh, it's so tranquil, it's so peaceful. Just hear the bleating of the sheep on the hills in the distance. It's 3:45 and daybreak is certainly upon us now. behind the ridge now. And a beautiful light on St Blaine's Hill on those basalt crags there. Absolutely lovely.